G'day guys, Aaron and Ninja here. We haven't done one for a while, big dog.
No.
And it's that time of year again where your hammies need a flush, eh? So let's do a video, eh?
Yep.
Sounds good. So just for you guys out there that may be new to our channel, we're going to do Ninja's hamstring today. So Ninja's done a lot of sprinting over the course of his life, and sprinting requires a lot of effort from our hamstrings, and sometimes they just get a bit overused and they get a bit niggly. So Ninja's kind of had a historic spot just in here that he needs treated often. So have a look at the hamstrings here on the chart. So you've got kind of basically two strands. There is three hamstrings, but there's two kind of areas. So one goes down the inside of the leg and one goes down the outside of the leg. And the one on the outside of the leg is bicep femoris, and that's the one where Ninja has all these stuff. And they have a few referral patterns, so mainly down to the back of the knee and also up into the sit bone there. So I'm just going to treat that for Ninja, and we're going to have a chat. It's not going to be too much of a tutorial as it is more of a chat, but just thought I'd show you what I was doing for all you guys out there that may be thinking, what's he doing to the back of his leg? But how are you, man?
Yeah,
What's been happening?
I'm really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
How's business, mate? What's been happening at MMT land?
Yeah, no, we're going well. Our bricks and mortar business is going really well. Like a lot of happy customers coming in, getting fixed, getting sorted out, getting their pains all melted away, literally.
Literally.
And so we're concentrating on getting our online courses out to the world. So getting that's where our focus is at the moment. We're really on a mission to want everybody in the world to be able to have access to good bodywork. Because we've said it before, it's a dying art, but we want to keep it alive and make it prosper. Because it's everybody that's watching the videos that we put out, they know that that's what they want. So they want that genuine care and attention, and the technique as well, and conversation, and different things that makes it more holistic. And like in a world where we're more hands off and they're more scared of getting into the nitty gritty where it needs it, whether it's mental or physical. We want to go there.
Sorry for interrupting your video, guys, but I want to talk to you about the MMT Online Academy. So you might have been looking at Ninja and I doing our stuff for a long time now, thinking, how good would it be to work at MMT? But you might be overseas. This is your chance to get exclusive content, updates from us every single day to make you a better practitioner, more new customers, better results, and skyrocket your income. So if you want to be on the inner sanctum, get into the Academy. All you got to do is dedicate 5 minutes a day to making yourself better, and it's just $28 per month. How good's that? $7 a week. Let's go!
So
we're trying to spread the word, aren't we, of like empower more body workers so that they can offer it to people all over the world. Because, we hear it all the time, don't we? Like people coming in that are new to us but have seen so many people and they just haven't got the right care. They haven't been listened to, and they haven't had their pain connected with, and they haven't been given the advice that's actually going to serve them in the long run. And that's what we're all about, is to be a good human, a good body worker, and a good coach, eh? A good ear to listen to.
Yep.
So that's what we're about, and that's what we teach people. And we're almost at the end of our 4th intake for our bodywork course. It's been going a few years now, eh? But each intake we're ramping it up even more. So we want to empower more body workers. So, but it's not for everyone though, is it, Ninja? Because we require a lot of the practitioners in terms of what we want in return, and that's effort and application. It's the best job in the world, but it requires effort and work ethic and a desire to help. So if you haven't got that innate why that's backing your desire to be in this industry, like, it's not for you. But if you love what we do at MMT, and you love this work, and you really resonate with us, and you'd love to either work here or start your own MMT one day, then you might have what it takes. But in Ninja and I, you've got coaches that are just going to back you the whole way and give you a kick up the arse when you need it, and also give you a cuddle when you're struggling. But we're just here to make you better, and that's what a coach is. Your coach needs to be honest, and that's what we are, eh, man?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, genuine. It's one of the things that you'll find with us. We genuinely care, and we want other people that are out there that genuinely care, and that's the perfect candidate for us. But the operative thing today is you actually have to action things. Like I know, like there's probably stacks of people out there that buy a book, or they buy a course, buy something and don't use it. And like we kind of think that's a waste, So you gotta, when you buy our course, utilize all the information, utilize us as mentors, but you gotta practice. And like don't be frightened. Don't have to be perfect at the start. There's a little saying: you don't have to be great at the start, but you have to start in order to be great. So yeah, that's the thing. If you never start something, you never practice, you never break out of that comfort zone, that mold that you've already kind of created for yourself. You don't know what's on the other side, but you just got to actually pursue something. And one of the words I use with people, I've been devoted to being the best bodyworker I possibly can be. I want it to be the best in the world, whatever that means to the person that I'm treating in that moment. So that's the attitude that I had, and I just sort of just was always available, always been consistent. People just know that what they're going to get from me, and that's been the thing that got me results. And so anybody out there that resonates with that, wants a career change perhaps, or wants to up level their skills and get the results that you're really wanting, really desiring, really having an impact on people's lives, you can do it. And
that's the main thing, isn't it? Results, Ninja. That's our bread and butter. Like we offer a lifestyle and a career that's epic, but at the end of the day, like we're about results.
Yeah.
We're about shifting pain that's been embedded in someone for years. We're about getting an athlete back on the park to be able to perform. We're about giving someone a chance for their body to not have stress in it. And that's what we do. We're not here to manage things and things like that. We want to actually shift things so people can prosper and thrive. And in an industry where it's all about maintaining and limits and capped, belief systems, we're about, no, you can achieve anything you want with your body, no matter what age, no matter what condition, no matter what diagnosis.
Yep.
And we want to find out ways that we can give that to you. That's the main thing.
It's a good spot there, man. That's it. That's the money.
That's the money.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, we kind of, when we have people that come in, have seen lots of people, or they've kind of given somebody 6 months, weekly or twice a week treatments off somewhere, and they kind of haven't had any results. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that you kind of stuck with that, or, without any result, without any kind of change.
Like any change, even 20%.
Yeah, it's sort of crazy, and that's kind of accepted in the world. That is, people don't realise that there is alternatives. So we're trying to change that programming.
Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? They don't. Yeah. If you don't know a place like us or other good practitioners, you become despondent and disillusioned, and you think this must be what everyone gets with, these industries. So that's why we're so passionate, aren't we? We want more MMT bodyworkers, so the people are aware of it.
Yeah, just get access to it. So you can utilise this kind of service. And the people that are passionate about bodywork, get them up and about so they can yell from the rooftops and get people to come in that could really use this kind of work. And just come back. I just really love the holistic nature. So it's the relationship, the connection, the sharing of information. That's what gets things done on a human level, because the human body is miraculous. It's just such a healing machine, but we just got to figure out what it's going to take to get it to be able to heal itself, get that function back, get that performance to happen. So, and that's what we're all about, is clearing the blocks, whatever that might look like. Whether it's physical blocks or mental blocks, emotional blocks. You can actually do that when you just got a genuine, desire to help another human out. So that's where our mentorship comes in. We kind of give people permission to utilize their intuition, from both your own intuition as a practitioner, but also as a receiver of the work. Use that intuition, use the sensations and describe them, understand what those different messages mean, and to relay that information back to the person, and so they can kind of hit those angles, hit those spots that need to be cleared, and you get the result that you desire. So, wow, that's it, man. Right there.
Big ass scoop for you there, Ninj.
Yeah, mate.
Feels like I've come into something like a real nugget there, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, that's spot on. Instead of that little bit in my gutter, it's got where the joint is.
This is the little
always
bit
collects the shit.
Caked on leaves and water and the gutters that you've been stuck, and it's causing a flood.
Yeah.
Causing an overflow whenever you need to open up the chambers in the sprints, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe talk to them about why you can do 12.5 metre sprints, but when you go more, 25 metres and more, why does it hurt more on you?
Yeah, because it's just the high level forces. So we call them impulse forces. So it's like real high forces, like when you're sprinting, it can be 6 times your own body weight of force, but in a really short period of time that goes through your foot, your ankle, your hamstring. So it's real high intensity, and like you don't reach top speed until you're past that 25 meter mark generally, and you're using your hamstring so much more. So you're more pushing at the start to kind of overcome, inertia at the start to start your body moving. So it's more quads, and then you kind of, once you get going, your hamstrings are really pushed to their limit. And I can remember, years ago when I was learning anatomy, physiology, that when hamstrings are one of the muscles in the body that actually get pushed to the absolute limit, and the way they get pushed is in the sprints.
Wow.
Okay,
cool.
so they're not many other muscles get really pushed right to their threshold. So that's why sprinters generally do hamstrings, because when they're kind of fucking trying their guts out and giving it their all, the hamstrings are getting pushed right to their threshold. So there's can be more, micro tearing and strains that, than other muscles in the body can, getting delivered. But yeah, you can really push that. So you got to make sure your hamstrings are clean and clear if you're a sprinter, if you're doing events that require sprinting. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, the 37s and 50 meter sprints and beyond that, up to 100 meters, that's where my hamstrings are vulnerable. Everybody's hamstrings are more vulnerable, but also in your flying work, like we do work where we kind of build up the pace. We don't worry about the start. We kind of just trundle into it and then build up and hit a hat at top speed and maintain top speed. So they're the kind of events or drills that we do that will really challenge people's hamstrings. So that's it.
Bloody well explained, Ninj.
Yeah.
He knows his sprinting science.
Yeah, it's cool. And I suppose you learn so much from doing, once again. So it's very hard for me to kind of tell you something and give you some information if I haven't actually embodied it. So I've been sprinting seriously for 30 years, but I was sprinting before that as well, through school sports and things like that. But then I kind of, in sports in general, basketball, football, you do sprints. But yeah, I did dedicated sprinting when I was 20. So I'm 51 now, and I still love it. I love how we can handicap sprints as well, and makes it a fair race. So everyone's got a chance of winning. So and that's what it's about. It's healthy competition creates that, will to kind of cross that line first. Because I don't think there's much better feeling than winning a race.
Yeah.
It's you just feel. Just walk like you're not even touching the ground. I think it feels good. And even though it's just a race that's got nothing on it, no prize money, no ribbons, no medals, it still feels good to cross that line first, and knowing that you've actually run your absolute best. You've kind of nailed your start. You balanced. Every strike of your foot is doing something through the ground. You've got good mobility through your ribs and things like that. You're concentrated. It's just a really good feeling, because yeah, there's so much in a sprint. You know, that being stable at the start, you know, being concentrating and not anticipating, just responding to the go, and then yeah, just all that coordination and effort required to kind of move your body. So yeah, I love it.
So cool, man.
Yeah, it's a celebration of the human body. So yeah, I always say that it's a good thing to do every week. Is just run your absolute fastest. Who's doing that? You know, I think there's only 1% of humans sprint beyond 30 years old, and I kind of think that's a
crazy figure,
bullshit.
isn't it? Yeah.
That is rubbish.
Because they're missing out and it's so much fun.
Yeah,
it is so much fun.
Yeah. I like dogs. You know,
Yeah.
like I think humans should take a lot more lessons from dogs. You know, they just fucking want to run.
Yeah.
They want to run. They just want to chase balls and have some fun, and you know,
Yeah.
yeah, they're just so happy to be bloody running.
Like my two dogs,
Yeah.
when you tell them, like imagine going to a human sprint and they, oh yeah, like a dog does, you know.
Yeah.
My dog gets to the park, no, doesn't need a stretch and warm up. Full bang max sprint out of the car, out of bed, you know.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, love it. Love moving the body. So yeah, you got to keep on doing it throughout your whole life. You got to put movement into your week like it's the most important appointment. You know, highest value appointment. You can't miss it. It's just so, you know.
That's the thing. It's always probably the first thing that goes in a lot of
Yeah.
people, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
the chore of doing some hard training.
Yeah, and that's probably the word you use then, chore.
Yeah.
We don't believe it's a chore. It's
No,
not.
It's a right. It's
Yeah. It's awesome. It's when you got passion, you're willing to endure what other people perceive as suffering. It's not suffering for us. It's just part of fucking being competent and being good. You know, no one has ever been good and been inspirational in life hasn't overcome challenges. And the more challenges and the bigger challenges that people overcome, the more inspiring they bloody are.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
Exactly.
So the person that's just sat on the couch and, you know, lived in comfort, because that's possible in today's life, we're living in a comfort crisis pretty much, they're not bloody inspiring, you know, or maybe they've written a book or something like that might be inspiring, but, you know, that's generally not what's inspiring to people that aren't actually out there having a crack, engaging with other humans, you know, connecting, spreading stories and things like that. That's what it's all about. Sharing food and do some exercise together, have some fun, have a laugh,
Compete together, right?
compete, healthy competition. Yeah, it's possible to have healthy competition, but just turn it up. Making your way to the track is the hardest thing, or into the weight room, or onto the bike, or onto that hike. Whatever you kind of
Driving there.
movement, you know, the most important movement is the one that you fucking do often. You know, you regularly, weekly, you know, through every week, every year, you know. So yeah, what do you do regularly? What's your habit? So yeah,
Awesome, man.
that's it.
There you go, bro.
Thank you.
Good
I'm
clean
fixed.
out there, man, for sure. Taking some
fixed.
good tone out of that.
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
Another
So,
video with Aaron Ninja.
Yeah. Action. Life rewards action.
Choose hard things.
Yeah. Choose your challenges, because
Choose your
fucking challenges will choose you if you don't.
Yeah. If you
Come
choose
and
to
bite
do
you.
hard things, life will be easy. If you don't choose to do hard things, life will be hard.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. Bye, guys.
Done.